If anybody works with finance and understands these charts a bit more than me, or could tell me what they would find useful, please leave it in the comment. I want to improve this project. So I've got 3D view here for SpaceX stock currently up and showing. There's been 45 different sessions. I've got I can swap it back into the flat chart and I can run multiple different analyses on it based on um, models that were derived from Claude understanding it. I am not a stock market person, so this is research that I've been doing over the last week to be able to try and improve this system. And I'm about to start testing it properly this week because I mainly finished on the weekend. So how I'm going to test it, as I ran this a little bit earlier, and it will make a guess for tomorrow's close, which is it's guessing that it's going to be at 140, and the band range is this with that kind of confidence, 68%. Uh, this is Qwen, the 27 billion parameter model running on my desktop. So everything here is run locally. That is making an assessment based on the information that it was given from other sources. Some of those sources, for example, are GLDET, which is a global data sharing project that was done that works with Google to store all that information online, as you can see here. Now, not only do I take the data from GDELT, I also do querying of 12 data uh, because they offer a limited amount on the free user account for polling stocks and other information. There is an option to enable Yahoo, but that is not legal to do unless you have an account with them. Then there is Alpha Advantage that you can also add in your own API key to get it running. So let's say I want to go and search NVIDIA, or I can enter in something else that I want. So let's go NVIDIA. So it takes the information over the last year, sees where it's going to go there. You can look at the volume here. Then you can either run measuring where price traded, how much of its movement is the market, how it behaves overnight, and when it next reports. This fetches benchmark series and official filings, so it takes a minute. Okay, so as that runs, I'm gonna just leave it there, and we can also go and find other big news. So these are two things that can happen simultaneously. But when we go into the peg for tomorrow, all of these different tests are run simultaneously. Oh yeah, here's our report. So the stock is trading 24.2% above the price where most of the historical volume occurred, meaning it is currently in a zone where very little historical trading activity to support it. Where the price sits, how much is the market? Approximately 43% of Nvidia's movement is explained by the S&P 500 and 46 by the semiconductor sector. This means that nearly half of its recent price changes are driven by broader market or sector forces rather than company-specific news. So this uses a mixture of searching online and using Qwen. So I wanted impartiality in my analysis. Um, yeah, I'd have to actually sit down and read all the information that it provides you, but I think that it does a good estimate. So estimated around about 2 days away when it next reports. Okay, I didn't know that. That's really good to know. So let's go and peg for tomorrow. So apparently I ran SpaceX twice. I didn't realize, so I'll just delete one of them. NVIDIA will run. So even if I flip off this page, you won't see it going through the reports and creating it. However, when I move on to something else, and restart the page or reload the page, when it's done, it'll be done. Okay. So that's what happened to SpaceX a little earlier when I was testing. So you have the option of like just talking to Quen and asking it a question. You can see previous jobs that I have run and its forecast as I was building it. You can delete these if it's not of use to you. Sorry, I'm downloading Minimax right now. You can see the queue of things. So it's reading the tone of recent coverage for NVIDIA. Um, so if that's what it's working on. You can add material, so add in screenshots, and that's when Qwen will read it, and or spreadsheets. Um, we can look at the world market uh, for it. So primary sources, loading filings for NVIDIA, jurisdiction, because I believe different countries would be affecting it politically. Systems bay gives you you can have it moving around if you want. Uh, but if you turn it off, you can click on things and find out information about it. So there you go, research assessment. Qwen, click on it for more information on the side. And yeah, so I want to know what I need to improve on this. What would be more helpful for the average person? Should I trust what it's saying? Because I believe in the impartiality of it all. And yeah, I'll put this up on GitHub if there's enough interest in it. So give me 20 likes and it'll be up on GitHub within a day. Okay. Thank you very much and see you in the next one.